This video is about a group of fishes commonly called sandperches. Sandperch are most commonly found in Indo-Pacific waters, including the Red Sea. They have been noted in southern waters of South America and southern Africa. Sandperch have elongated bodies. They tend to be cylindrical towards the head and flattened towards the tail. Their eyes are set high on the head, giving a wide field of view. The dorsal fin on the upper back extends along most of the upper body. The anal fin on the lower body extends from about the mid-body to the tail or caudal fin. Most sandperch are between 10 to 20 centimeters, that's 4 to 8 inches. The smallest I could find information on was Parapersis sagma, which is about 7 centimeters or just under 3 inches. The largest was Parapersis coleus, and that's between 30 and 40 centimeters or 12 to 15 inches in length. Colors and markings play an important part in identifying the various species. The references are full of descriptive terms that include different colors, spots, bars, rings, lines, and blotches. Spines and rays on various fins and parts of the body are also important in identifying different species. Spines are generally stiff and sharp, whilst rays are soft and flexible. The variations in the number and location of spines and rays include those on the operculum, which is the gill cover, the dorsal fin on the upper back, the anal fin on the lower body, and the caudal fin or tail. Looking into the life cycle of sandperch, I found they were sequential hermaphrodites. I'll explain a little bit about what that means. Biologists use this term to describe life cycles when individuals in a species change their gender as a normal part of their life cycle. Triggers include social configurations, age, and size. As far as I could find out also, bony fish are the only vertebrates, in other words animals with backbones, that exhibit this type of life cycle. And sandperch undergo a female to male transition. When I found this out, my first question to myself was why? Why are animals sequential hermaphrodites? It turns out this is a mechanism that can help reduce the chance of interbreeding. With sequential hermaphroditism, related animals are likely to be of the same or similar age and therefore of the same gender. Spawning takes place at dusk and males and females swim off the reef and seabed and then disperse their eggs and sperms into the water column. Males are larger than females, and males have a harem of several females. They are also territorial, and the territory that they cover can be up to about 190 square meters. That's a square 13 by 13 meters, or just over 40 feet on each side. Interestingly, there's evidence personalities such as aggression and activity levels seem to be preserved in individuals during the transition from one gender to another. Sandperch are benthic, and that means they're most commonly found on sandy and rubble-strewn seabeds. The speckled sandperch, most commonly seen in this video, was first described in 1829. Its scientific name is Parapersis hexophthalma, and the sandperch is a good example of a species having multiple names. As of 2022, when this video was made, I found at least 13 other common English names for the speckled sandperch. Black-tailed grubfish, black-tailed sandperch, black-tailed sand smelt, grubfish, ocellated grubfish, sand smelt, speckled grubfish, speckled sand smelt, speckled weaver, spot-tailed sandperch, spotted sandperch, spotted sand smelt, weaver. There may be even more. Added to that, The local name, or a local name in the Maldives for the speckled sandperch, is Lanigu alathandu. Please forgive me if I pronounce this wrong, which I'm almost certain that I have. This just goes to show why those often long and seemingly complicated scientific names are needed for accuracy. As I said, this video was made in 2022, and in recent years, new species have been identified throughout Indo-Pacific waters. A study in 1993 established 4 main behavioral types. Sitting, that's when the sandperch is immobile in the substratum, propping up the anterior portion of their body on their pelvic fins. Foraging, that's feeding and searching for food in the substratum. Social interactions, approaching other individuals, displays, chasing, attacking, and fights. Swimming, obvious movement from one location to another with no clear function other than changing position. There are behavioral differences between the genders, with males spending less time foraging than females. Sandperch are ambush predators. Ambush predators in general capture prey by means of stealth, traps, lures, or the element of surprise. Ambush predators are often opportunistic. They will hide and or use camouflage, allowing their prey to come within range. Research indicates sandperch spend about 60% or more of their time sitting. What do sandperch eat? Well, they eat fish, crabs, shrimps, worms, snails, slugs, bivalve mollusks, sea urchins, bristle stars, and krill. Yes, the same thing eaten by some whales. Other ambush predators include cornet fish, trumpet fish, and lizard fish. As I've often found making these TIWID videos, there are so many interesting things in, on, and about our planet's waters. I can already see myself wanting to make a follow-up video on sandperch when I do some more diving and get some more footage. Making TIWID videos, I read and research books, magazines, apps, freely available online sources to try to provide accurate and engaging, but by no means comprehensive, information for my narration and for my captions. If you found I've made any factual mistakes, please point them out gently. Sandperch are really skittish, and they very rarely allow you to get close. Remember those eyes placed high on their head? Good all-round vision and independent eye movement. So for now, I'll leave you with a close encounter with a not camera-shy speckled sandperch that I call Sam. And if truth be known, Sam was the inspiration for this whole video. When I saw what I'd captured on video, I wanted to know more.